Hi friends, and welcome back to Story Station. I'm so glad you can join me again today for another exciting story. Take a look at that cover. Just like we do every time at Story Station, we get our bodies ready to take in our new book and we sing our special song. So let's get started by putting on our looking eyes so we can see all the beautiful pictures in here and maybe even some of the words. Let's make 2 circles in front of us. Put them up to our eyes. Make sure they're focused. Good job. And now we want to make sure we can hear the story, so let's put on our listening ears. 2 C's in front of us. Put them up to our ears. Lock them in place. Awesome job. And now let's turn on our voice box. Make a pinch in front of you just like this. Put it up to your voice box and turn that volume all the way up. Excellent. Now that our voice box is on, we can sing the parts of the book song. And remember, it starts with the titles on the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The title's on the front, the title's on the front. Hi-ho-a-biblio, the title's on the front. Awesome. And now the author writes the words. The author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi-ho-a-biblio, the author writes the words. The illustrator draws. The illustrator draws, the illustrator draws. Hi-ho-a-biblio, the illustrator draws. And the spine binds the book. You got it. The spine binds the book, the spine binds the book. Hi-ho-a-biblio, the spine binds the book. And now it's time to read. And now it's time to read. Oh, now it's time to read. Hi-ho-a-biblio, now it's time to read. Awesome job, everyone. Let's zoom in with our looking eyes and take a look at our cover. What do you see here? What do you notice? Yeah, so we have someone here. And it almost looks like this is a shadow. His shadow looks a little bit different. Can you tell what looks different? There's some ears here. There's a big mane. There's a little tail. It does look like a lion, you're right. The title of this story is For Just One Day. I wonder what it could be about. All right, let's see. Oh, the story was written by Leuck and illustrated by Mark Bultovant. And special thanks to Chronicle Books for giving us permission to read this story today. Just one day, and look, there's a little animal there. It does look like a dog, and like he may be dreaming or thinking of something because you have for just one day in this giant cloud or this bubble. All right, friends, here we go. For just one day, I'd like to be a busy, buzzing bumble bee. Interesting. The flowers would belong to me if I could be a bumblebee. How fun would that be? You can just fly around and enjoy the flowers all day. But if I could swim the Nile and be a creeping animal, be a creeping crocodile. Oh, friends, look at the sharp teeth. I'd have the sharpest, snapping smile if I could be a crocodile. Look at our friend from the beginning reading a book there. How interesting to be a crocodile. I'd climb a big banana tree. That's if I were a... What animal would climb a big banana tree? Hold the bananas there. I'd climb a big banana tree. That's if I were a chimpanzee. I'd pick the ripest bunch for me if I could be a chimpanzee. Imagine eating all the bananas you want all day. Some of your friends there with you. Try to guess what this animal might be. Or maybe I'll just flutter by and be a monarch. Butterfly. I'd fly down low, I'd fly up high if I could be a butterfly. What a nice way to spend the day. For just one day, I'd like to shake my tail and be a rattle. A rattle snake. Oh, with what a slithering sound I'd make if I could be a rattlesnake. What sound does a snake make? You got it. That's kind of fun. If I could have a spiky spine, I'd get to be a... What has a spiky spine? If I could have a spiky spine, I'd get to be a porcupine. Oh, look at how prickly. A coat of needles would be fine if I could be a porcupine. Imagine having to do your hair every day if you're a porcupine. That might be a little tricky. My floppy ears might look quite funny if I were a hopping... What might that be? My floppy ears might look quite funny if I were a hopping bunny. Look at all our bunnies, friends. I'd find a field that's bright and sunny if I were a hopping bunny. Think of how much energy you'll have hopping through the field if you were a bunny. For just one day, if I could dare, I'd be a growling grizzly bear. Wow, quite different from a butterfly that we were earlier in the book. It's a big grizzly bear. I'd give my brother quite a scare if I could be a grizzly bear. Yeah, I think I'd make some of the people around me a little nervous if I was a big grizzly bear. But then again, I'd like to sail across the sea and be a... Sails across the sea and be a whale. Oh, wow. Think of all the fun adventures in the deep ocean. I'd have the most gigantic tail if only I could be a whale. Look at all of our ocean friends. We have some jellyfish here, some other fish. Oh gosh, look at that. Yeah, sharp teeth like a shark. Look at how big we would be exploring the deep ocean. For just one day, one single day, I'd like to live a different way. I think it would be fun to fly and spend the day up in the sky, or dangle from the highest tree, or dive into the deepest sea. And what if I had pointy claws, floppy ears, or furry paws? I'd like to have some jagged jaws, but only for one day, because the other days I'd want to be that special someone that is me. There's a little mirror there. Look at all of our different characters. Playing imagination, pretending to be different animals and different characters. What a fun adventure. All right, friends. Wasn't that interesting? Now, if you can be any animal, which one would it be? Would you like to fly? Or would you like to explore the deep sea? I think being a butterfly sounded really interesting. You could just flutter around and hang out and go far away places. That could be really fun. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. And remember, if you want to see or hear any of the stories we've read together, go to wordsalive.org/storystation. And until next time, bye.